another Killer Planes video.
I think instead of having numbers, this should be called the itty. Yak, itty, yak.
Yakety yak, yakety yak.
Stephen and East down at the airport in the early morning sweltering heat. Why are we here? We got a plane to fly.
A plane?
That's why. This is the FMS YAK-54, 54, 61 hike. I don't know what number it is. This is a 3D plane. I personally don't really know how to fly 3D, but you know, I can do a couple little rudder things and whatnot and tell you if a plane can handle. If I can fly this thing, you can fly this thing. We'll tell you a couple of things about it. It's got this size prop, this size wingspan, this size ESC. It weighs this much with the crash proofing, and it is this much fun.
Oh, I can't believe it.
We're going to show you how this plane flies. You're going to say, I want one of them. You can get it at Killer Planes, fully reinforced like this one is, which really stiffens up the airframe, which I personally really think is a good idea for 3D flying. You want your wings and surfaces to be stiff so that they only move when you tell them to. That means you have real control over your plane, and that's a good thing. Here's something we have. It's our little wire support systems. We have a how-to video to do it on this plane. We left the wires a little loose, so it's got some spring to it. But should you hit something really hard, the wires will take the brunt, and that's good. What do you say we fly this thing?
Let's fly, come on. Hey, Bone, is this like the plane you're flipping around on the simulator?
I hope so.
Yeah, I hope so too. Well, if not, it'll be some interesting flying, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Oh, it's beautiful. Woo!
Okay, thanks to the simulator, I did the right thing right there. Oh man, I need to practice this a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to fly no 3D, but I'll tell you, this plane is very responsive. And if you did know how to hover, you'd probably be able to do it.
He's doing great on the simulator. Now he's got to do real-time practice.
Well, the plane on the simulator has much different characteristics than this baby does. I just have to be far enough off the ground.
Yep.
And notice that I'm not joking around while I'm doing this stuff.
Yeah.
Because I got to pay attention. It's hard to not over control these babies, you know what I mean? It just wants to keep going around once you get the ailerons going. It's definitely 3D'able, I'll tell you that much. It certainly does what it's supposed to do.
Is that a verb? So what happens when you try to do just like the regular stuff with this, like an Immelman or something? Is it just like over?
Let's see. There's an Immelman.
Alright, so that's fun.
It's very responsive. So I'm just trying to hover the thing or stay anywhere near a hover. That's the practice that I need first with any plane. It would be...
Keeping it up in the air.
Yeah, can I... Well, yeah. Yeah. Can you keep it up in the air? Okay, number 2. So let's see if we can get this back on the ground without too much damage.
Come on.
There we are.
That crash proofing is amazing.
Whoa, whoa.
3D landing to go with the 3D piloting.
The FMS YAK, which I can tell I'm going to have lots of fun with.
And you can too.
Get yours today at Killer Planes with Supermax reinforcement. Yakadum, yakadum, don't talk back at 'em, which is Latin for yakety yak. Don't talk back. That's right.
What's pig Latin?
Yak, yak, yak.